We all want to live in a more sustainable world, but sometimes it's hard to know where to begin. Well, let's start with the places where we spend 90% of our time: buildings. I'm Nils Kok. I'm a professor in real estate finance at Maastricht University. Real estate is a big part of your life, so you spend a lot of time indoors. With rapidly rising energy prices, more and more people are realizing that energy and real estate are closely related. We've been doing research on what we call the economics of energy efficiency for a long time. Initially, we were motivated by the fact that buildings and real estate have a big impact on carbon emissions and on sustainability. 40% of global carbon emissions actually come from buildings. So if we want to reach the Paris Climate Accord, energy efficiency in buildings can help. And as such, hopefully we can slow down the extent of global warming and the lethal effects of climate change. Recently, we studied the effects of home insulation on the energy consumption of homes. What we see is that insulated homes save 20% on their gas bill on average. And what's very important, once you put the insulation in place, it stays there. So the energy reduction of 20% stays for as long as we can measure it, and that's for a period of 10 years. Now the big question is, what is the return on the investment when you put the insulation in your home? On average, it will cost you 1,600 euros to install the insulation, so it's real money. But the result of that, of the 20% savings in energy, is a reduction in your energy bill of 300 euros per year. So if you do the calculation, a 1,600 euro investment, a 300 euro savings per year, that's a return of 18% per year. Now that's a good investment. Of course, energy efficiency and sustainability are not just about euros or return on investment. You also live in a home just to be comfortable and have a nice place to live in. So in other research, we actually look at the impact of insulation and maintenance on how you feel. And what we find is that if you live in a home that's well maintained, it's efficient, that you're healthier, that you're mentally more healthy, and that you go to the doctor less, especially if you're older. We all want to live in a more sustainable world, but sometimes it's hard to know where to begin. Well, let's start with the places where we spend 90% of our time: buildings. In addition to energy efficiency reducing carbon emissions, it's a great investment that's good for your health and good for your wallet.